and also to form a contraction.
And the conflicts, yes, since this is part of the plot structure, so lepas tu kita pada kategori akhlak. So
the light hurts my eyes. Okay, let's go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing good, are in a good state of mind, healthy, happy, and most importantly all of the good things and positive things that you should be feeling right now. Welcome to my reflective video for the subject UED102/study skills. Without further ado, let's start. Before I begin, I would like to firstly thank my lecturer, Madam Abida Akila binti Muhammad Noor, for teaching me and my class this subject. Without all of her help, I wouldn't be able to successfully complete my e-portfolio and this reflective video as well. So Madam Abida, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Now, let's begin. For real. So, my name is Aisyah binti Mohd Jamil, and some people call me Aisyah MJ, which MJ stands for my dad's name, Mohd Jamil, and my close friends call me Aisyah. I was born on the 16th of September 2003, which is supposedly easy to remember because that is Malaysia Day. I was born at Hospital Pakat Ampang Putri, hence I live in Ampang, and I grew up in Ampang with a family of 6 that includes my parents, my 2 sisters, and a brother. And I am the youngest child out of 4 siblings, including myself. I am currently taking Diploma in English for Professional Communication /LG120 at UiTM Alor Gajah, Melaka, supposedly. But look at where I am now. I'm at home. So now I'm just doing ODL. ODL. Which leads to my next point, because I'll be sharing with you guys what is ODL, my experience during ODL, and what I learned from ODL. So, maybe that's enough about me. Let's skip to the important part. Let's go! Since the COVID-19 pandemic happened, teachers and students all over the world have been using ODL. ODL stands for Online Distance Learning, and it is a new way of delivering the teaching material as compared to the traditional way, where most of the time, students will need to come to classes and have a face-to-face session. In ODL, it is mostly done online and virtual, and it has become a new way of gaining knowledge. Students receive instructions through online classes and video recordings. Teachers and students use online platforms such as Zoom, Google Meet, Google Classroom, and WebEx for their classes. So, what was ODL like for me? Alhamdulillah, so far my experience during ODL has happened smoothly. Besides common issues like internet connection, my study area, background noise, and stuff like that, it wasn't that challenging. However, I have lots of things to share from my perspective. I wish someone told me how different high school is from university before actually starting. Not to mention this is the first semester, and it is also the first time I'm doing university online, so there were lots of things I wish people had told me, especially the workload. But I can't complain because this is how university has always been, and I just found out. Some of the good things are I don't have to wake up at 6 AM every day anymore for classes, and I don't even have to get dressed every single time since I'm at home all the time. And I'm rarely outdoors during classes except for other programs that are not mandatory to join, so it wasn't hard for me to attend classes. Some of the group projects required recording, so that was kind of hard for me because I didn't have a good spot at home to record. I share my room with my sister, so if I record, she will always be watching me and I'd be so embarrassed. Even if I did find a good spot, my siblings will always peek from outside because they hear me talking to unknown people, and that disturbed me so much. But in the end, of course, the recordings went well, alhamdulillah. At this point, I prefer face-to-face classes to online classes. I find myself often wishing that I could go to campus to see everyone face-to-face. I imagined how fun it was if I could see everyone do the same thing I was doing. People are obviously going to differ, but it would be so much fun to see how my classmates are in class. Since I'm an extremely curious person, I want to know what they're like in front of me. Also partly because I think it would be easier to talk to them face-to-face than online. However, there are times when I'm grateful things are done online because I'm a shy person, so I still shake so bad when I have to do things in front of the class. Doing presentations when there are no people in front of me and just uploading your recorded roleplay videos relieve me so much. Despite ODL being tough in general, it has taught me some things that I've not even done so often before. Because of so much workload, I have no choice but to make a list. I don't write them in a notebook though, I just make one in my phone's notes. But it was helpful enough. After making the list on my phone, it definitely has lessened my headache a bit. I don't need to worry much about what I've done and haven't done because I don't need to remember. All of it is saved on my phone so I can refer to them anytime. ODL has also taught me to become better at recording and editing videos. I had no choice but to learn more about recording and editing apps so I can complete my video presentations and roleplay successfully. I learned to use editing apps such as InShot and CapCut. I also used an app called Canva to create presentation slides. The process of learning how to do everything was quite tiring because you must put 99% of effort and dedication into editing. But overall, it was interesting and satisfying when you see the results. I genuinely hope I get better at editing in the future. All the things were done online and I was home all the time, I learned to manage time really well. My classes schedule was slightly packed, so I made sure I did most things before classes start. If my class starts in the morning, I do and dry the laundry, wash the dishes, and have breakfast before. If it starts in the afternoon, I do some homework and praise the home first. Sometimes I take a nap to recharge myself. If I do things later, I knew I was going to regret and I don't like the feeling. Who does, right? I learned that there are many types of skills in studying and the importance of applying them all into our daily lives as a student. It has taught me how to become a better student and a better learner in general. All in all, I promise to improve as a student by aiming higher and doing my best in my studies and finally making my parents proud of me. That's all from me and thank you so much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and goodbye!